Update on the tire pressure system. I'll post links on my other videos. There's been some complaints that these things are not reliable. I found that they are, and the main problem starts when the batteries in the little sensor units starts running flat. So what I've done, I've taken all mine off, and you'll see the rear left one is still showing 2.2, even though it is in my hand it shows 2.2. So I'm going to start with the front left, which is the top one over here, and I'm going to do both on the same tire. Put that back on. And you'll see immediately it basically registers on the screen. So if I take it back off now, and give it a second or two, it starts beeping, because that's my tolerance on the pressure, and it's obviously dropped below the minimum, and now it's moaning. So I'm going to switch back to the right one. I'm going to put it on the same one, and you'll notice nothing happens. It still complains because the battery on this guy has run flat. So I'm going to pause and quickly switch it around. So to change the battery, just take the little spanner that comes with the kit, or if you have a spanner that's the same size, hook it around it and give it a bit of a twist. Doing this one-handed, so once it's loose you can just loosen it more, and that's what you end up with. That's the little unit with the battery in it. And all you can do is, you'll see there's some, oh, focus is not great. There's a little arm there on the one side, but it's open on the other side. So you can just slightly push it and it will slide out. So this is the old battery, and I'm quickly going to get a new battery and pop it in there. So there we have the old and new battery. You can see they're slightly different markings, but they're both CR1632s. I found that there's other batteries that's got different numbering on them. They're the same, round about the same size, but as long as they're 3 volts, you can use these batteries and they're interchangeable. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to pop the new battery in there. And it's as simple as pushing it in. I'm going to put the cap back on, so again it just screws in. Make sure you screw in fairly tightly, because I found that they do get a bit of moisture in them if you don't, and that might completely destroy your electronics on it. So I've replaced the battery for the right-left. I'm at the right-left tire now, and as you can see it's flashing here at 0 now that the battery is replaced. I'm just going to take it. I'm not using a lock nut because I'm obviously playing around a bit, and just tighten it. There we go, and boom, immediately the display refreshes. If I take it off again, I expect it to start moaning, because then the pressure will drop to 0 since it's no longer attached to the tire. And there we go. So let's just shut that thing down. What you typically find is the little display unit either gets stuck on a display or gives you false readings. That means that the batteries are running low or has run out on your sensor. So just unscrew it from the sensor there, pop a new battery in there, put it back on, and you should be back on the road. One other thing you need to consider is it sometimes takes a minute or two of driving for these things to wake up. I think it's a power saving mode they go into, and somehow they sense when, I don't know if it's a control unit or the sensor itself, but it senses when things start moving, and then it automatically kicks in and starts working. So that's just a quick update on replacing the batteries.